And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. It is great to have a tight end that can do it all and one that can get downfield and make a play.
And I like matching and mixing and matching up the play fake on play action with this tight end because it just gives him a little more time to work his route down the field. Nice play call there by the coordinator.
Picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Bears the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Butler. So now it's second and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. FIU will line up the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. got some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run it from the gun. He's loose. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down with a big play. Will move the sticks.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll immediately call timeout.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. One more snap coming before halftime. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big game. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start.
You say what, Loco?
From their own 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Dances away. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. it with the back. Makes one man miss. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. FIU pushing tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do it better.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Makes him talk to the hand. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air, it's Jenkins. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the catch. Stumbled to the ground.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Safe completion on the screen. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. To the ground with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Looking to scramble. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Looking to pass, it's Jenkins. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If on this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. a touch closer. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, what a move. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking to the big tight end. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The give on the option. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. A two-tier job for this offense. First get the touchdown, then the two to try to pull even here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, first and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
Oh, look out, the ball's free. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead.
Good teams find ways to win and bad teams find ways to lose, and that's an example of that right there. You need a touchdown to tie or take the lead here in the second half. You've got a golden opportunity down in the red zone. You just can't put it on the ground.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Monarchs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on third down. Looking deep. Reels it in down the left side. Here he goes. Touchdown, Monarchs. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Unloads to the wideout. intercepted. The defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up for the first and goal.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing them.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense.
I don't got lucky, nigga. You so fucking sorry.
They're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. And got
Cause you seen that corner blitz. You got scared of that hit.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone.
Oh my god, bro. That's why you so fucking sorry.
The pummeling has started.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
That was good. Down the straight. Down the straight. Yeah, I'm asking you. The spaghetti.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Nah, I ate earlier.
And they tack on the extra point. It's
Way better.
35-13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead
No, but them
really
only shit tastes like they came from Walmart though. I was like, what the fuck?
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. On the run, still looking. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Looking for more room. He's at the touchdown. Oh, Dominion. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more on the
Damn, Carl, what you there doing?
And he tacks on the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
One second. You go. Alright, good. Wait 1 second. Let me answer the call real quick. See what Kenny want. Bro. Hello.
And
Hello.
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Yeah, how you doing? Good.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Huh? No, sir. I'm back. I'm on the truck working. I go home in 2 months.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking left.
Yes. That's on my way, sir.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Give to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Emma. Yes, sir. Houston. Okay. Yes, sir. God bless you too. Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you. God bless you. Good night.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been
You say what? What'd you say, Car? How you know?
From the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins.
Oh, you tagged me on your story, bitch.
From the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, we stay with you alongside David Pollack.
Because Carl just said something to me. Because Carl told me you just got your ass beat up. I said, damn, how you know? He told me he put no snap. I said, damn. I gotta put you on snap this game. I'm gonna show you.
Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Ncca. Throws for the tight end. Almost intercepted.
Look how you in trouble, boy. What the? Boy? You in a rude awakening, boy. UCLA team put Che, boy. I'm gonna show you.
Ball incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Out of space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house.
Look, oh my God. Look, you seen that? Oh my God.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make him.
Oh, it's out. He recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not only does he
Yeah, I heard you. Look, I'm raw, nigga. I almost scored with the offensive line, nigga. So you so fucking.
Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Like I hope my knee went. Like I hope my knee went down because they were so man that ball dead way back though.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a crease, it's Thomas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, 2nd and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. 3rd and short, I still got 4th down as well, so don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times really expects run, and it can take some big shots in man coverage down the field. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the 1st down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy. You know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
On the option, shakes off the defender. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. You want to stay aggressive that way throughout the course of the game.
Give to the running back.
Okay.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Better win doing his talking like he just so raw.
He can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Scanning the field, it's James. Finds his man.
Bro, stop saying Mary. Stop saying, oh no, Marquise. We're not using that.
And they'll finally get him down big
job,
pickup.
bro.
They've done a really
How you
good
gonna tell
job
me?
identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the
You're not.
backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him.
I don't like that name.
Let him
Like,
make
what?
somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm off.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, he can go. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. Line is set on third down. Back to throw, it's Ncca. Connection to the right. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Bruins want to move quickly. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet. McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He breaks it. It's a seam wide open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the left. Smith headed to the end zone. And he cruises.
You say what, Ncca? What? What did you say? Say what, Ncca? You quiet now.
He didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Richard. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking for a man. It's James. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
And the Golden Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Bond. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Boston College will send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive from the 42. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They'll run it from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Got a man, it's Thomas. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's James. Keeps looking downfield. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes. And
he'll take the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there.
Man, punt the ball. Sorry, guys. Just punt the ball.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Hunt is on its way. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
He's looking to pass. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Martinez. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Man, bring your sorry ass on, nigga. Stop running. Yeah.
Off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Richard. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Golden Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and lots of running room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the back. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, he's got a chance. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's James. Here's the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. Throws to the tight end. And it's in.
You say what? Look, you can't even get the first. You can't even convert the first down, boy.
Great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback.
Oh, I did some stupid shit. Oh my fucking god! Why don't you? Well, what you gonna do? Some European.
Got it. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And there's a couple parts to the lateral, right? It's when the guy's pitching it and you're hitting him and
You know
causing a bad pitch, or it's just a pitch. But either way, trying to get hands on the football, trying to disrupt the timing of the pitch, disrupt the timing of the catch. Nice job on the...
Intercepted. Big play. Stops.
You're so sorry, user alert.
Bringing it back. The 40. The 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, UCLA.
I see them coming across too. I'm right there.
Plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping.
No, but sometimes though, sometimes people be right there though. They be letting you still overthrow them though.
Turning it for a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field.
You know that.
This defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Richard. And they'll get him on the ground
Got you
as
fumbled
the
it.
offense comes out to start the next drive.
Nowhere.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. To the air, it's James. Quarterback adapting. Got a man, it's Richard. Knocked down for the tackle.
And that's why this running back's a
Bro.
big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this
What?
guy more involved.
You pick up.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some
You can go do
physical
'em?
pass defense.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in
You
this
said
one.
what?
Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys. That time when the
so you got so
receiver knocking it
spared.
loose.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Brought down.
Like you see when I sent you on Snapchat, yo, sorry, guys. You see me tagging you?
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that. And
oh, you ain't trying to talk right now. You trying to be focused.
The defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Might be looking to run.
Yeah.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Hey, like I noticed, cause like they took like that little shit off on NCAA 25. You know, when you draw out the pocket, you can make them go upfield. They took that off. You noticed that, right? Yeah. So you got lucky. I couldn't do all that cheat on you.
With a second down play. To throw, it's James. Going up top. Snags it inside the 20. And he
What's that?
the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they move that thing through the end zone.
But then by the decision as well, and based on competition of the season tomorrow, please, that's what it's out there for anybody that has anything with the season, let them know what they're doing, and come back to doing make sure where everything is going right, not worry about nothing else. So it's good, jumping, everybody else. And it's a jumping to the kids, everything is good,
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay.
Come on, Cole, you ready?
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole.
You talking about you would come back for 21 points? Who do you think you is? You ain't me.
Just never developed.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially.
Yeah, it's busted.
Not this year. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And I think this is where coaches
The regular
really
way.
earn their money late in games.
Well, I don't even know yet.
You got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses, they start to get aggressive, and so
That nigga he be cutting that thing, cuz you see?
The Bruins in the hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Ncca. He's in open space downfield.
That was a good play call, look, cuz you can't lie, look, cuz. I'm play calling good.
And the Bruins are marching down the field.
Huh?
The give as they work on that clock. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm.
Cuz I'm gonna score again on you. I might run for 100 with him though. I don't know what I want to do.
When you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead.
Okay, I can show you on your side right here.
You're in a great position
So,
to salt this clock away and get it
so we'll be hurting.
Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to take off. Didn't find much room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Just leave already.
And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Fires downfield. On target to the left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. From the red zone, looking for a space. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you, running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous.
You said what, look, coach of the year?
I'd like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to
I was going to do it.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither.
Oh, my fucking God.
That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's James. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone.
No way.
Caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
What you gonna take it back, look up, just make it, just put salt in the wound.
This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. To the air on 1st down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
He's taking the deep shot, and he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, you see that card? What? One, two, three.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
No, look what's in the chat with Seabass. He hot. All right, go look. He hot.
And the Rebels will put total weather and we'll get started. And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably... wishes he had just taken the touchback.
He hot. Sorry, yeah.
They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Gets it to the back. There he goes. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And the defense just setting
You
the
what, look
tone
up?
right away in the first drive of the game. Quarterback scrambling, is able to get free, but they put a massive shot on him. I don't know if this dude can make it the whole game taking hits like that.
Under fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Pressure coming. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we can do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
Split backs here.
What you said? What the fuck?
Looking to throw, it's Orji. Snagged out.
Go ahead, driver too?
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Yeah, Yeah, and a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get in the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Now on the option, the pitch. Wide open spaces. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB. And he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Not much time left in the first, but you want to squeeze every ounce out of life you can get, so we'll have one more snap. This is a designed run. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Got a wide open receiver. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Northwestern right back to the line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's the pressure. Just laid him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown.
Stop playing, Ncca. Stop playing.
But the ball thrown out of bounds, and I just
no, I had a challenge out there.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Get it out on the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back. But look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Orji. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
All right, it's decision time. So when you got a guy that can take off and do that against you, you got to decide whether you need more fast guys on the field. Your defensive linemen have no shot. Your linebackers have very little chance of catching this quarterback because he's so special. You better put some more speed on the field.
Catch in the middle. It's Gums.
Well, the offense is trying to make it look like runs, so they play fake, and the tight end, he comes right out of his stance, vertical downfield, gets one-on-one with a much smaller DB, and is able to make the catch for a big gain.
They'll try the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he...
Well, I gotta say, we got a bit wild.
Delivered the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You can tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
They'll move the tight end. They'll leave it with him. Look out, he's got room. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He's loose. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive.
What you mean?
On the run, it's Thomas.
No.
That is a big
What
win for
happened?
this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen.
No, my ball's got that was on him.
You a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run
They
the football
close.
on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it.
Oh, that whoa, what right there? What is that?
That's a great example of the defense there.
Well, now probably like Gatorade
As soon
earlier.
as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up.
That's what I'm assuming. I don't know.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27.
Gatorade? Yeah, how you know?
Dropping back, it's Ortiz.
Now what? Oh.
Going for the big play. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he was looking for the pick 6. He'll have to settle for
Look, boy, you you might as well just hang up tonight, boy.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march interception, and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Okay, up.
Come to the line in the hurry up.
All right. No, like I can jump in shower after this game.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
And the extra point
You
is
can put it right now,
good,
Cole.
and the lead moves to 20.